Hey guys, what's up? You know where you are. Serious in the temple here. It's your man Kevin. Let's talk. So, let's talk about this whole racial thing. This whole this entire this whole conversation. Look, I want to talk to you guys about something. See, see, what we're supposed to do is try to understand that there are other realms out there, and that is more important than this world that we're living in. But for the sake of those who are stuck in the matrix and those that are trying to get out, we're going to talk about this whole racial topic. So hopefully I have your undivided attention. I've been trying to say this for a very long time, and it's really dealing with Caucasians. I've been trying to say this for a long time. Nature doesn't love you. Okay? That's number one. And number two, you don't love nature either. That's why you're killing her. All the deforestation, all the killing of animals, all the slaughtering of animals. You slaughter animals in these slaughterhouses. It's mostly white men doing this practice of killing animals like this. And then they eat steak medium rare with blood in it. You know, they don't have no melanin to they have damn near almost no melanin to calm down the animal traits that are in them. These people are running around the whole world with colonialism, subjugating people, killing people, lynching people, burning people at the stake, stealing people's lands, conquering, killing people. They're not even fighting you like a man. They're using a gun to kill you. More shit. They're destroying the land. They're enslaving people. They're raping people. They're attacking people, and all this they're doing it with a gun. All their enemies don't have guns. They fight with the sword and the shield. These motherfuckers are using a gun, bro. Now, where did they get the gun from? They didn't create the gun. They got it from the Moors. The Moors didn't think that they were going to use the gun for such destructive behavior. Okay? So when they gave it to them, they thought they were going to use it for something positive. But they used the gun for something so fucking negative, man. So, and then, because you see, the Moors were very superior, they were superiorly advanced individuals when dealing with technology and stuff like this. So, you know, so let's get beyond that. So, I've been saying this to Caucasians for a long time. Live it up while you still can, because this country is going to go down in flames, and you along with it. Even the good ones that are trying to do right and stuff like that, y'all don't have the carbon necessary to get out of this realm. You don't. Okay? Asians, everybody else, you don't have the carbon necessary. You don't. But here's my whole thing. See? Now, if you're really high vibrationally, you have a lot of energy that you've been cultivating, and you're trying to activate your Merkaba and stuff like that. If Lord wills it, you can leave this realm. Yeah. But just remember, the carbon is the key component of getting out of here free. You know? When solar flares hit up, you know, people without carbon, or the people that wasn't taking care of their carbon, will burn up in flames. So that's something to think about. But white folks, they don't really have much connection to nature at all. And this is why they're promoting all this backwards stuff that's out here, and people are falling for it. And a lot of people don't want to, admit that. I'm saying this. Look, this is what I'm saying. I'm saying, isn't it kind of strange that they keep promoting all this homosexual shit, and that now recently, even my friend hit me up and they told me that the so-called white population, the Europeans in Spain and all this other stuff, they're supposedly their genetics is dying off, and that by 2030 or something like that, 2040 or 2030, their generations will be no longer. There will no longer be any more Caucasian generations left to continue their so-called race, or whatever you want to call it. This is a sign that nature is killing them as well, because they've been killing nature for so long, and now the sun is cooking them alive. Now the Europeans are coming out on YouTube, coming out with all kinds of crazy ass diseases from out of who the hell knows where. It's the sun that's doing that to them, because they don't belong on this planet. I've been saying this, man. They don't. They never will either. Now, here's the thing. What Caucasians don't realize is that they have a spirit, and because they were created unnaturally, their spirit can die off as well. They're not immortal, and their spirit can become ghost. Like literally, like their spirit will literally. This is why they're called ghost people, because in the outer realms of consciousness and stuff like that, they will be the first ones to disappear, because they're 6 to 5 ether. The man is going to be the white male, the Caucasian white male will be the first one to disappear. And it's not even the Caucasian woman. He'll be the first one to disappear, because he is 5 ether. The Caucasian woman is 6 ether. Energetically, she's above him. See? This is the kind of stuff that you guys need to study, because there's a lot of things going on. And this is not a jab or a poke at anyone. This is just science and spirit science that we're talking here. See, realistically, if you're not a Negroid person, you're not an original human being. You're not. You have animal DNA and all kinds of stuff that make up your root DNA to make up what so-called race you so-called say you are. I'm saying that Caucasians don't understand. Y'all supposed to be fighting against your government right now. You're supposed to be getting weapons and arms and everything to go do battle with the government. And if you need to team up with black people, team up with everybody else, you're supposed to be doing it. You know why? See, the karma of 400 or 500 years really of so-called enslavement of so-called black people, right? What they did in Spain, the horrible things that they did in Spain to the Moors and brought them here on that slave ship called Jesus. Yeah, because that was really a slave ship. Yeah. With that psychopath named Africanus, that white guy. I'm saying this to say this. Hold on. I'm saying this to say this. See, I want you guys to really understand. See, white folks don't understand this. Your karma is building up. It's been building up ever since you've tried to do black people over. Ever since you try to fuck them over, it's been steadily building up and building up. Now you have a gigantic pyramid size, a ginormous planetary pyramid-sized amount of karma that's going to eventually avalanche on top of you. And when it does, it doesn't matter if you're a good one, doesn't matter if you're a bad Caucasian either. You will all be treated the exact same way, because y'all don't realize what's coming. All the shit that y'all did to so-called carbon-based people, Negroids, Moors, and all that. Do you know what's going to happen to you? You know those Israelite boys running around in the street talking about, oh, y'all going to be enslaved after all this shit? They're not wrong. Not about that part. Everything else that they're talking about is just a lot of insanity. You know, a lot of stuff they're talking about is insanity. But the part where they're talking about that, what you have done to thy brother will now be returned upon you. He's talking about what you did to your carbon folks. So, what is this saying? It's just saying that basically, you will reap what you sow. And in a time period where Caucasians are suffering and getting the so-called just desserts and all this other stuff, payback time as a bitch and all that other stuff, when they're screaming and crying and begging to God and praying and doing whatever the fuck they can to stay sane throughout their suffering, no one is going to hear their screams, bro. Think about it. There's not going to be nowhere for them to run. The entire the entire society, sorry, this entire society that's up there in the fifth dimension is ruled by Negroids. Because they're the original inhabitants of the universe. They are. They're the first creations. They're not going to have nowhere to run. Nowhere to fucking hide. There's nowhere they can go in the universe that they can't be found. So what are they going to do? They're going to be subjugated to the whims of the Moors, of the Moors and darker people. So basically what I'm saying is, like I said, this is not a jab at anybody. This is just factual information. It's in your Bible, guys. If you want to read your Old Testament, go ahead. You know, I don't follow the Bible, but all I'm saying is there's little hints of truth in there with a whole pack of lies. But there are some truth in there. So the Bible, that's why this book was created, and they try to translate it in English and shit like that to fuck it up more. But there's still a little bit of truth in there still. But, see, the karma that y'all guys have is building up to a point that it's going to be something cataclysmic. It's going to be something that's going to be planetary. It's going to be to that effect, where you guys are going to suffer horribly. You're going to be failing in every single way possible. And you're going to have, I'm sorry to say this, I know this sounds fucked up, you're going to have certain types of Negroids that are going to be scheming to destroy you. I'm not even playing around about that. So this is something to think about. Y'all should have done right amongst Negroids. Y'all should have done right. And there is no excuse for why you guys haven't gotten up and faced the government. There is no excuse for it. Okay, you guys known for how long that your government's fucking evil, and you have done absolutely nothing, okay, to back up these carbon-based people that you've been fucking over for so long. And you know how I know this? Because in Africa right now, the Europeans, the so-called South Africans that are over there, since apartheid era and since beyond ongoing, man, they have had all these resources there, living off of Africa's resources, and they have done absolutely nothing to help out their darker brothers over there in Africa, which is their landmass over there. And they have done absolutely nothing to help these people, not even give them a job, nothing. They have been selfishly living off of the land. This is what they do, man. This is the kind of people that Caucasians really are. And I've been trying to tell this to people for a very long time. Did I say every single one of you? No, but the mass majority of you. Let me explain something to you. If 85% of y'all are fucking evil and there's only 15% of y'all that are good, you really think I'm focused on you 15%? I appreciate y'all and everything, okay? It's not that I don't appreciate you for coming out and being strong and trying to fight the good fight. No, keep on doing it. It's appreciated. But I'm talking, you're not the majority. So you're not that important in the conversation. You're not. You're not the majority. The majority is the evil, satanic, death-worshipping garbage that is your so-called people. Fucking evil as hell for no reason. Kill black folk in the middle of the street. Trying to constantly deport a Mexican. Trying to constantly create a fucking issue for no reason. Alright? I appreciate the good ones. Sure, why not? But if the mass majority of y'all are evil, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to go down with them. You're going to go down with them. Why? Because there's too few of you to make any positive change. There's too few of you. There's not enough of you to make a positive change that's gonna counteract the balancing and the karma effect that you guys are dealing with. Y'all need more of y'all to do better towards the people that you have put in suffering. Because I already told y'all, a lot of y'all that's here right now are responsible for all the crap that happened back then because of reincarnation. A lot of y'all were there back then. Okay? A lot of y'all were there back then. Believe it or not, it doesn't matter. It's the facts. Okay? You can get as mad as you want with this video. It don't do me nothing. It don't do me nothing. Now, see, what I'm trying to say is that the ones that are any good, hopefully they don't have to suffer. Hopefully those don't have to suffer, and the ones that are just plain downright fucking evil have to suffer. Hopefully it's like that. But this is the thing. Like, the Lord's power knows no bounds. See, you think it was all of the Africans or those so-called Egyptians that fucked up in ancient Kemet? You think it was every single African person on the planet? No. It was a certain select group of them that fucked up at a certain time frame, and now all of us, universally, planetarily, globally, are suffering because of what happened to us. And then you guys try to come and fuck us over with your Christianity and trying to kill us and shit. Your crusades and all this other sick shit that you motherfuckers do. Now, check me out. See, we all suffered planetarily for what some niggas did. How many Caucasians have been fucking over all black people on this planet? For how long? Let's not even get into that, because the numbers are fucking staggering. That's what I'm saying. The mass majority of y'all were fucking us over in those time frames. And y'all still doing, and a lot of y'all still doing it today. Shit has not really changed. The only thing that's changed is that we got a little bit more freedom. That's it. So, I'm saying, okay, I am saying that you guys, in order for your karma to be completely, you know, gone and all that, you're gonna have to go through it like black folks did. Every single one of y'all is gonna have to go down with the smackdown. All y'all gonna have to go down with it. It's unfortunate, but it's the truth. All y'all gonna have to go down with it, because the black dude across the street didn't do shit to nobody, but yeah, he's suffering for what a couple of ancient people did back then. So if black folks are suffering from that, what makes you white motherfuckers any different? You gotta support the system. Your so-called white privilege and all this other stuff, and your all the perks that you get for being what the fuck you are today exist. You guys are able to go to you guys get everything, right? Right? You guys get everything on stolen land that ain't even yours. Okay? Alright? You're kicking people out and talking about immigration and kicking motherfuckers out, calling people illegal aliens, and, you know, and bitching and complaining and all this, but yet this is not even your fucking land. You understand what I'm saying? And then white folks, they have this sense of entitlement, like they think they deserve everything, like they want everything to be theirs. Like this you see, to me, like white folks are like they're like a gigantic group of sick people. That's how I see them. I see them as a group of dysfunctional maniacs. I think that they're degenerates. I think that they are people that if left alone to live on the earth, within 5 years' time they will destroy the earth. I really believe that. Okay? Within 5 years or less, they will completely destroy the earth. If black people, if everybody just disappeared and it was just white people, oh, they would destroy the world. Probably less than a year, they will probably destroy the earth. There will be nothing left. There will be absolutely nothing left. Because your equilibrium with nature is so low. Your Wi-Fi connection with nature is okay. And you can get mad as fuck with this video all you want. I don't give a fuck. Colonialism, boom, right there. You attack everybody on the fucking planet, killed everybody. Look at the bombing of Hiroshima. Look at the bombing of Nagasaki. What is it? 5 million Asians dead or more? What was it? Huh? So when I see this kind of behavior, this is beast-like behavior. When I see this kind of shit, it really makes me wonder, is it the demons or is it just the white man that's doing all this? Or is it just both? But then when I look back in history, when the white man wasn't as manipulated as he is now by these damn demonic forces and shit like that, he was doing blood sports and killing up people and all this other stuff. So even without the demon, he will play the part. He will play the part. He will play the part as an evil savage that wants to run around and kill up everything. Okay. Every minute there's some white nigga that goes into a church or a school and he picks up a gun and starts spraying and shooting everybody. And if it's a church, he's targeting so-called black people. And then they want to normalize this shit. Look, man, to me, Caucasians are not normal. Man, I really don't like these people. I really don't. That's my opinion. That's how I feel. You don't have to agree with me. But look at history and you will see that there is a certain group of people on this planet that cannot be human as a mass collective whole. They are far too aggressive and violent and disrespectful. I have dealt with racist white people my whole life. Okay? I'm surprised I haven't killed one yet. Okay? Alright? Honestly, if all white people just died, honestly, I'm gonna be straight up, man. I don't pull punches on my channel. Like, I'm not asking for people to like me and shit like that. I don't need people to like me, bro. I need you to listen to my freaking message. I don't need people coming up here and liking me. You like me because you want to. That's your business. And I appreciate and respect that. But if all white people just disappeared, the sad truth is the world will be a more peaceful place. That's the sad fucking truth right there. And deep down, y'all all know it. They are the root of the problem. They are the root of the problem because they mix their blood with satanic entities at some point to create further chaos. And these are a group of so-called white people that are not even fucking normal in the first place. They're cursed too. My point is that Caucasians are lepers. I can't trust a leper. A leper is not going to have nothing good for an original person. Look, man, a leper, okay, because they keep calling themselves white. You're an albino. You're an albinoid leper. That's what the frick you really are. Okay? All right. Don't let words fool you. Words have power. Words is for real. I've seen how a black person and a white person can come together, be happy together, which is fine, and then procreate, which I don't agree with, because I have an understanding, and I'm gonna tell you why. See, you have to understand. Have you ever seen people like Michael Jackson, or these people that are dark skinned with white or pink like spots all over their skin and shit like that? That's called vitiligo. Okay, that is a curse, an ancient curse from God. It is still present to the very day. Y'all not, let me tell you something. You so-called black people, y'all not supposed to be mixing your seed with white folks. Now, look, man, in the world that we living in, all laws is already broken and shit like that. Everybody's mixed down here, so people have the right to mix with whoever they want to. Okay? Because everybody's mixed up already. Everybody's fucking mixed up already. So you have the right to be with whoever you want to. That's fine. If you want to be with a white person, that's your business. But what I'm saying is that by mixing your DNA and mixing your seed with them, the more you keep doing it, the more likely the child that you have is going to come out with a deformality, vitiligo, leprosy, in the skin and in the organs and in your flesh and shit like that. And you're suffering from a certain state of albinism because you mixed your seed, because your seed was mixed with a person that's suffering from leprosy. Okay? That's not okay, man. That's not correct. That's why it's happening. It's to show you that it's not correct. That's a sad truth right there. It's not correct, and that's why it's showing you. Okay? Sorry to say this. Caucasians are cursed. They are. They've always been cursed. The curse of Canaan. The cursed seed. The dysfunctional, corrupted seed. They've been put this in your freaking Bible already. Alright? You're not supposed to be doing that. Look, I'm not saying if you run into some chick, you fall in love with the chick, you want to be with her, or you like this guy, you want to be with this guy, whatever. That's your business. I told you already. I'm not here being Dr. Phil or whatever. I'm not trying to freaking tell you what to do with your fucking life. Okay? Do what you want to do. But I'm telling you, genetically it's fucking wrong, and spiritually it's fucking wrong, because now you have a child that's going to grow up in a world that's damn near about to be destroyed. A country that's about to fall apart soon. How you gonna raise it? Use your fucking brain, you fucking moron. How you gonna raise a child that's half black, half white, in a society that's against black people and is white against black? God damn it, just a while ago they were just harping on about a goddamn race war. As a matter of fact, I want to talk about that in the next upcoming videos, because I got some shit to show y'all about some plan that the government got, some evil shit, motherfucker. But think about it. You see, you guys are selfish as fuck. You guys want to be together so fucking bad, you can't even think about the fucking kid that's going to come out later on, looking like half you and half you. Race war start. Who the fuck he gonna choose? What side he gonna go to? What side can he go to? Great child, man. Great child, man. Most great children are gonna go with white folks just off the fact that whites are doing better. So, you know, they're doing better. Yeah, so. Yeah, you don't have to like the video. I don't give a fuck, bro. I don't care. I look at shit factually. I don't use my emotions for nothing, bro. I mean, your emotions and all this other shit is not gonna get you nowhere. But I'm being honest, white folks don't deserve to live. It's the truth. They don't deserve to live. After all the chaos and destruction they have done, and they're still destroying the earth right now. A species like this is not supposed to be here. Okay? Some idiot black person, okay, created these niggas, or well, created these people. But when he created them, he had to have known what they was going to do. So, because if you look into white people's genetics, I was doing my research, white people have satanic genetics. Now, what the fuck does that mean? It means genetics that goes against nature. Yes. You got the warrior gene. You have all these other genes. They have the Bonville Chimp DNA inside of them, which is an extremely violent creature that eats its own children. It runs after human beings. It kills and eats human beings. It's an extremely territorial creature. They kill each other in droves every single day. Mass suicide and killing themselves and doing that's normal for that chimpanzee. And white people are mixed with this creature, and they're also mixed with wolf DNA and stuff like this. You know, they were made in a way where they would be a warmongering species. They would run around the world and create chaos and havoc. And how they would start is by trying to be your friend, and then find out how you do your agriculture, how you live, and do all this other stuff. And once they figure you out, now it's time to kill you and take over your land. They act like a parasite. They living off black people right now. All your creations, black folk. You're so-called blacks because you're Moors. I'm sick and tired of this fucking word black. They're living off you guys like a cancer, like a parasite. They know they dying off, so they trying to mix with you so that they can get the mixed kid to mix in with their race to keep them on going, but it's not going to work for them. I'll be talking about this stuff later on. You understand? You know? But I'm going to end this video off right now. Yeah, it's a sad reality, man. I didn't create the freaking rules, he did, okay? Here, you guys are called heathens in the Bible. He's trying to tell you he don't like you. He's trying to tell you straight up. Okay? Because he is really a person that looks like me. And if I got this mindset, well, how you think he feel? He don't like you. He don't. You're praying to him and all this other shit, but he's there looking at you like, don't pray to me. No, you know, I know you motherfuckers is evil. The sun is killing you. He created the sun to give life on this earth, but it's killing you. Okay? He put animals in this world to be companions of human beings and stuff like that, but yet you killing them all up, putting them in animal jail, the zoo, and eating them all. And yeah, doing bestiality and all this other crazy shit with the animals and stuff like this. You put black people here to be your cousins and shit, but yeah, you killing your cousins in the middle of the street with cold blood. Everything that the Lord intended, you motherfuckers show up and fuck it all up. Because you act like you motherfuckers' friend first and people give you the benefit of the doubt. So when I see a Caucasian in front of me, I can't trust them. Like I've been said this to people. I could never make be real friends with a Caucasian person, a blue-eyed, blonde-haired nigga, man. I can't do it. Now, if that's my opinion, you don't have to follow me. But me, I can't. Deep inside of me, I don't even feel that it's right for me to even be dealing with them niggas, man. Okay? These niggas have fucked up the world for too long for me to want to be your fucking friend. Fuck up my shit and then you want to act like you my friend? Fuck out of here, bro. It don't work like that. You stay in your lane. Okay? I stay in mine, you stay in your damn lane. I ain't not trying to be your friend. I am not trying to do that. Now, does it mean I can't do business with you? Sure I can. Does it mean that I have to be nasty to you and treat you with disrespect? No, I don't have to do none of that. I can treat you with respect, be kind to you and all that. I be humble and you know, I act like a decent human being and I give you your respect as a human being. But just know how I really feel about you deep down. I don't like you, and if I had a choice to get on a spaceship and get off the planet and find a beautiful planet to live on far away from you, I'll do it quick as shit. Because I'm tired of you. I'm sick of all of y'all niggas, really. Okay? That's how I really feel about you niggas, and that's not going to change. Y'all fucked up too much shit. The earth, its magnetic field's about to be destroyed because you niggas want to fuck up the world so bad with the CERN machine and all this other crazy shit you motherfuckers is doing. I've had enough of y'all. Okay? I've had enough of y'all. Doesn't mean that I hate you. I should. And I used to. But hatred is not going to get me off this planet with a heavy heart. Hatred is not going to do nothing for me but give me that fucking ulcer or fucking cancer or some shit and make me die. So hating you is not helping my situation. Logically, it's not helping my situation. It's just emotional content. So I choose not to hate you. I choose not to. It's not helping me at the end of the day. Hating you is not helping me in my situation as of this moment. It's not helping me. So I choose not to hate you. I choose to be indifferent towards you. I don't hate you, but I don't like you either. You just you know, whatever. I don't agree with this whole because I know what's going on and I know what the government's pushing for. So I'm just being realistic, you know. I'm just being a real motherfucker right now. If you understand what I'm saying and you're not being emotional and you're really listening to the logic that I'm trying to put out, you will understand what I'm trying to say. You will understand it, but you can't be using emotion. Emotion is not going to help in this conversation. Look at all the bad stuff that's happening because these people exist. Just look for yourself. So now is there anything worse than them? Sure there is, but they've made pacts and agreements with these things, and the black people that have sold out and all these other people, you know what I'm saying? Sorry, you know, they're in the same ballpark as the white folks. The evil black people that have sold out, they're in the same ballpark with white folks. They're gonna catch heat and burn with them. They're gonna burn with them because they're just as evil as they are. And if they're not as evil as they are, well, they signed their soul away, so what the fuck now? You may be a good person, but it don't matter. You fucked up. So, hold on one second. So, and anytime you bring up the topic of slavery and all this other stuff, white folks be tripping balls and going crazy because they don't want to hear what the fuck their ancestors did. See, This is what I'm trying to say. Fuck you getting mad with me for bringing up the truth. Huh? You look like a fucking idiot. Fuck you getting mad with me for when I'm a dark-skinned brother that's the fucking victim of your bullshit. I'm simply pointing out what the fuck your ancestors did. And if your ancestors did this and knowing what you were going to have to go through because of what the fuck they did, that shows how evil and scurvy and fucked up they really are. And it shows how little they love you, because now you have to suffer in their place of what the fuck they did to me and every other dark-skinned motherfucker out there. They never loved you from the get-go. That's why they did this to you. Yeah, use your brain. They left you in this fucked up situation with black people. Think about that. Why would they do something like that? Because they're fucking evil. So don't get mad with me. I am not your enemy. Don't get mad with me. Get mad with your ancestors, which is really just you. And some of your ancestors are not here as well. Some of them are in a different place as well. But the mass majority is yeah, still. Remember, reincarnation. Y'all keep bouncing back, coming back. Because this is the Saturnian matrix. So realistically, y'all at fault. Y'all at fault. So y'all, I'm sorry to say this, y'all gonna have to pay it like black people did. No matter if you're good or bad, y'all gonna be in the same pickle, because one, too many bad apples spoiled the whole fucking pie, man. It is what it is, you know. It's some sad shit, man. You know, because there's some good white folks out there that don't want to go through this shit. You know, they're like, yo, I didn't want to be born into this mess. You know, what the fuck is this? You know, I didn't want this. You know, I didn't want to deal with this. I didn't want to enter into this kind of problem. You know, because, you know, oh, I was a baby. I didn't know what the fuck was going on until recently. You know, what the fuck? Why I gotta go through all this shit? Okay, I get that. That makes perfect logical sense. Ask your ancestors that, which is really just you. Ask yourself that, and ask your other white family members and friends and shit the same question, because it's really just you. And your ancestors that are really actually dead and are not here, you need to go beat the fucking shit out of them and knock the fucking block off their ass before black people do. Because believe me, they're not going to leave bones or blood left. They're going to really give it to them. Because those motherfuckers was evil as shit. They ran around the whole world killing up everybody, bro. These people are a fucking disease, my nigga. They have a mental disease too. So, hey man, get as mad as you want with this video. I ain't here to make friends. I'm here to educate. Alright? You know, like I said, you know, oh, I'm a good white person and all this. Now, what did I just fucking tell you, man? What did I just fucking tell you? Did you not listen? I already know that. But the problem is this. There's too many of y'all that have fucked up. So now y'all all gonna be put in the same fucking boat. Same pickle. So don't get mad at me for pointing out what the fuck is going on. Get mad at those who put you in this pickle, because it wasn't me. We didn't do nothing to you. We didn't do shit to you. It was those who came before you. That's really just you and the ones that are not on this planet no more and are dead in some other realm. And your Khazarian Zionist Jews. Blame them too. You understand? You gotta blame those bastards too, because they were one of the main leading culprits in this whole shit. And those are white folks too. So, this is Serious in the Temple, and I'm out. Like, comment, subscribe. It's your boy here, man. Serious, man. You know, even this video got me depressed, man. I hate talking about racial topics, man. But it's got to be done, man. It has to be done. I just wish people were actually. I I wish things were different, for real. But wishing and reality is two completely different things. What is, and what isn't, isn't. So we all have to deal with that. Personally, I wish, everybody was just normal, had a normal mindset, and we could all just live in peace, regardless of your so-called Chino phenotype or your race or whatever, But it's not like that, and it is what it is, and we have to deal with that. When I was a kid, I asked my mom, what is racism? What is that? And she was like, oh, man, it's when white people hate black people. I'm like, what the fuck? What are you talking about? Why they hate them for? She said, yo, they just hate black people. I'm like, this shit don't make no fucking sense. What's the reason? What's the reason? What is the real reason behind this shit? I was told that they hate black people because they're genetically superior, genetically. They're genetically stronger and all this other stuff. I don't know how true that is. It could be very true. I don't know. There's a lot of crazy shit going on in this world. But I'm gonna leave the racial topic for another day, and we'll finish this discussion another day about the racial topic. Like I said, my goal is not to offend, is to educate. All right, peace and love to all of you. This is Serious in the Temple, and I'm out. And like I said, life is cold blood. Okay, and not every video I'm gonna make is gonna please you. Not every video I'm gonna make is gonna make you feel good. Okay, that's not what we're about on this channel. We're about speaking the truth. And like I said, any of you guys that are actually any good out there, I don't want you to suffer, but god damn it, look at what's happened. Some shit's gonna go down. So alright guys, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.